Renters, especially those in apartments, have a limited amount of space to work with. Plus, you can't use any permanent storage solutions since putting holes in the walls is prohibited by many leases. The best apartment storage solutions aren't permanent. Instead, they are easily removed, and some are even mobile, and they can be pushed from room to room. Welcome to Jensen's DIY, and in this video, we will discuss 22 clever storage ideas for apartment renters. 1. Utility carts have many different purposes, as they can hold office supplies, cookware, and more. If it fits on a cart, you can use it to store that item. Even better, they can be moved from room to room, which ensures that you won't have to worry about finding the very best corner to stash them in. As long as they aren't in a walkway, it's all good. 2. Purchase a headboard with built-in storage. If you're really pressed for space, then find a headboard that offers plenty of storage. There are several different types available, and many double as a nightstand, thanks to the shelf located at the top. Find one with a fold-out storage for clothing, or even sliding shelf covers that can hide a number of other items. Since you need a headboard anyway, this is the best solution. 3. Although you can't put hooks into the walls, you can use adhesive hooks to store all kinds of things on those walls. Rather than fill them with art, you can hang things that might be in the way or don't fit in one of your other storage. 4. The best place for a drop zone, complete with a coat rack and a hanging unit right inside your front door. This gives you a place to keep your boots, coats, scarves, handbags, and anything else you have in your hands upon entering the apartment. It also minimizes clutter throughout the room. 5. If you have upper cabinets in your kitchen that don't quite reach the ceiling, then you have storage space. Since this is a tough area to reach, it is best for storing things you don't use very often, such as serving pieces for parties and that ice cream maker you received as a gift 10 years ago but never opened. 6. Ottomans are pieces of furniture that have plenty of uses. You can store things on them and in them if you purchase the type that has lids that open up. They double as seating when necessary, and you can obviously place your feet on them when relaxing. With so many uses, how can you justify not having a storage ottoman in your apartment? 7. The best thing about tension rods is that they're light, so you won't have to worry about putting holes in your kitchen backsplash. Adhesive hooks should hold it up. The only other thing that you need for this storage solution is some metal or plastic S-hooks. Attach them to the tension rod and then hang up all your cooking tools. 8. Your cupboards are designed to hold things on shelves, lining their insides. But what about their doors? A simple storage solution involves hanging a small shelving unit inside of the door. The most common of these units are designed for spices. But you aren't limited to storing just those items, as many other things will fit as well. 9. If your apartment is particularly tiny and lacking defined rooms, like a typical studio apartment, then you can use some open shelves to create a wall that doubles as storage. This is a useful way to use the space, since deep shelves can hold things on both sides, making it easy to keep things organized. 10. Did you know that you can make your own underbed storage? This trick also lifts your bed up a bit, keeping it off the floor and allowing you to utilize space that would otherwise just be wasted. All you need are some sturdy sets of drawers that fit under your bed. Use them as a bed frame and you'll have plenty of places to stash things. 11. If space is truly at a premium, then you may not have room for a traditional dining room table. Instead, you can build one that folds down when you need it. When you don't, it's folded up into a cabinet on the wall. Plus, the inside section can be designed with shelves that hold many different things, from plates to silverware and napkins. First, cut a tabletop the same size as the front of the cabinet and attach a large piano hinge along the back edge. Cut legs and crossbars. Attach the 4 pieces to each other using flat braces at the corners on the front and back of the boards. To ensure the legs stay in place when open, add locking drop leaf supports on each side of the tabletop. Attach a hook and latch to the top of the cabinet and the tabletop. Use a stud finder to locate wall studs. Please note that although in this example the cabinet is attached to the wall, you could use this idea on a standalone cabinet, like a dwell family. 12. The area under your kitchen sink is more than likely filled with your garbage disposal and pipes. However, you can make the most of the space that you have left with a few rolling drawers. These drawers are shallow and low profile, so they won't hold a lot, but they can handle things like cleaning supplies and cooking pans. Check out the step-by-step guide on Family Handyman. 13. Get some S-hooks. One of the issues with a small apartment is a lack of space for furniture, like multi-purpose dressers. Thankfully, you can hang S-hooks on the rod in your closet and use them to hold pants, sweaters, and other items that can't be hung in a traditional manner. If it needs to be folded for proper storage, try the S-hook method. You'll be glad that you did. 14. There's no shortage of space when you're using every square inch effectively, which includes the open room under the couch. Use small zip closure packing cubes that are shallow enough to fit comfortably in this space, and place your overflow items in them. They can hold towels, books, knickknacks, photo albums, and just about everything else that seems like it will work in that space. 15. Turn a closet into an office. If you have an unused closet, you can turn it into an office. All of your supplies will have a home since you can hang storage devices on the walls with foam adhesive. Plus, when you don't need your office, it's hidden when you close the door. 16. One of the main issues that comes with a lack of storage space is the need to hide your items away and place them under couches and beds. However, if you have a series of very nice, perfectly matching containers, you can leave them out in the open. Put them in a corner, line the walls, and stack those containers. 17. When your apartment is small, you need to use every inch that you can, and that involves the walls. They are nice, open vertical space that can hold any number of different things. Install hooks. Hang a shelves or two using command hook, and don't stop until you have used every tiny space, and everything that you own is properly stored. 18. This is something that you'll need to get permission for, since hanging a pot rack involves putting holes in the ceiling and locating the studs. As long as your landlord is okay with it, then, by all means, hang that pot rack up, and make use of a space you aren't regularly using, the ceiling. 19. You can hang more than just menus on your fridge. With the help of some sturdy magnetic containers, your refrigerator can become a storage device. Pour some spices in those containers. Use them to hold utensils or place some office supplies in them. You need to make sure of every bit of space that you can. 20. Did you know that you can use shoe organizers for more than just shoes? These hanging storage units can handle jewelry, kitchen utensils, spices, office supplies, and more. Since they're hanging over the back of the door and don't need to be fastened on, they are easy to remove. There's no reason why you can't have one on every door in your home. 21. You don't want your TV stand to just hold your television. It also needs to have space for your DVDs, Blu-ray player, video game console, and more. Plus, you can even place books, photo albums, stereo equipment, and many other things on it as well. The more that it holds, the better, as long as you can still see the TV screen. 22. A thin ladder is good for more than helping you reach that upper wall and top of the closet storage. It's also great for hanging things on. You can fold towels over the rungs, use it to hold various items of clothing, and if it's big enough, even put shoes and handbags on it. There's little that a proper ladder won't hold, especially if it's just the right size. And that's all for now. What do you think about this episode? Please share your thoughts about this video in the comments section. For more apartment renters ideas, stay tuned to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.